So once again, welcome back to Netflix Football. The Manchester United versus QPR pre-season is upon us. The second match for the Red Devils. Especially, I know you're all excited because Jadon Sancho had just been confirmed. Donny van de Beek is back. Rafael Varane is not that far away, but Pogba is looming like a setting sun on his Old Trafford career as he looks to engineer a second move away from the Theatre of Dreams. Goodness gracious. Without also barging on that fact and without bringing in too many complications, let's assume Pogba is still our player. He is definitely a Manchester United player right now. But how long will the future hold for him? We'll talk about that in detail along with the Varane deal and also the Camavinga deal, which we are in advanced negotiations with, what my source tells me, of course. So to talk about that, we have a very special guest, a very favorite person of mine who has always encouraged me, has always told me the same dialogue Cristiano Ronaldo tells himself every day. People's love make you strong, but their hate makes you unstoppable. So on that note, let's welcome Prashant Bhau on screen in 3, 2 and 1. Bhau, you're live. How have you been? As a Manchester United fan, have you been getting any hatred lately?
No, man. First and foremost, thanks a lot for that warm introduction. And I haven't got a lot of hate. That's because I choose not to use a lot of Facebook or any other social media. So whatever opinions I have, it's my opinions, and I actually don't care what other people think about my opinions. And I've always lived my life that way. And it's not just before social media or anything, but even my parents have always told me that, it's your choice, man. If you make a choice, make sure you have the balls to stand by it, or else don't make a choice. You can always be a second fiddle to someone. I never liked being a second fiddle to anything. Right from my, growing up as a child in India or moving abroad for work, I've always taken decisions which are very unpopular, and I'll keep doing it.
Absolutely fantastic set of words about how life should be lived, literally not wasting time, not just wasting time. I'll keep it to that. I know people are here and there watching and giving me free footage, but I'll take it. I'm a funny guy and I'm a heartwarming guy as well. Prashant Bhau will agree on that. Okay, we'll have a look at the lineup first, then we'll talk about everything. I'll just find the lineups. I think they are on board. Yes. So to the right of your screens, if you can see the lineup, the official lineup for this fixture is Tom Heaton retains his spot on goal. There's it's jumbled up a bit to jersey numbers. I'll just read it through. Greenwood, Lingard, Andres Pereira, Dan James is back. That's a good sign. Pellistri, Wan-Bissaka, Matic, Williams, Tuanzebe, and Mengi. So the likes of Mata and the likes of Ethan Laird drop down to the bench. We'll probably see them in the second half. Now let's start with Facundo Pellistri. Right, we did not have much info about him in the last match, the last preseason that we did. Do you think that Facundo Pellistri is someone to watch out for?
I think United have made a very smart investment from Penarol in terms of signing Facundo Pellistri. Will he break into the lineup this year? I'm not sure. I don't think he's ready enough to play for Manchester United. A loan move specifically to a La Liga team would always be better than moving into Premier League. I'm not saying that he's not going to get experience in playing in Premier League, but I think his game suits more in La Liga. And right now we need the player to develop and get better and better. So I think a move to a La Liga team is better because it will give him confidence. A move to La Liga team will give him confidence. He will start believing more himself. Once he's back next year, probably then we can evaluate and see whether another loan deal is needed or is he good enough to step for Manchester United. Because right now there are too many competitions in wing. You have Marcus Rashford, you have Anthony Martial, you have Dan James who can play in wing as well as a striker. United signed Jadon Sancho. Mason Greenwood plays on the right hand side sometimes. So there are a lot of competition there. And also I'm pretty excited about the fact of Anthony Ilanga. So there are a lot of multiple players who can play in that position. And I think Facundo Pellistri will not want to just warm the bench. He would rather, go out and play somewhere.
Absolutely. Absolutely. On the fact that we talk about Dan James and Facundo Pellistri, the wings are sorted. Like anywhere, Ahmad is also doing very well in the in the Olympics, beg your pardon.
Yeah.
But also the midfield looks in a bit of a conundrum with especially the Paul Pogba deal. How do you replace, or is it possible to replace someone of the caliber of Paul Pogba, or do you change the system entirely?
There are a couple of things with Paul Pogba. The first thing, what I'm very irritated with the fact is he and his agent have started to do the same thing which they have been doing before every big game. Just a minute. I think I'll just change this place because the light is directly. I think it's time that United move out of Paul Pogba. I'm done and sick and tired of his baggage. Of course, losing Paul Pogba is not a very pretty sight because we signed him for 80, 85 odd million, 75 odd million plus add-ons. And he hasn't delivered to what he's capable of. And he's always delivering for France. That's another irritating factor when you look at it. But now I've reached a stage where I know that letting go of the player is a lot better than having him here because he's more of a baggage rather than a player who's going to contribute. Remember, he had half a good season last year as well. He was injured, but then when he came back, he was on fire. And then a lot of he made this crucial victory for us by playing especially the game against Fulham. The game was not opening up; it was Paul Pogba who opened up. But at what cost now? It has started to reach a point where you are like, you know what? I rather play someone like a Donny van de Beek instead of Paul Pogba, who's a world beater, because it's just starting to get on your nerves. So I think it's time that United look beyond Paul Pogba and more importantly, just look beyond Mino Raiola. See, there is no running away from the fact that if United want to sign any top player, they will have to face Mino Raiola here or there. So, but the Pogba deal hasn't worked out well, so might as well just ship him off before he decides to go as a free agent next year.
True, but let's talk financials and let apart financials. Suppose imagine what he wants 400k a week. Only I think out of all the brackets of the top clubs, Real Madrid, Barcelona, I don't think he'll necessarily go to Chelsea, and Chelsea necessarily need a midfielder. Juventus also, I don't think they can pay the top bucks for his salary. Only PSG can. But although PSG have signed Wijnaldum for a hefty wage, they have Verratti, Idrissa Ganage, Danilo Pereira, Paredes, Ander Herrera, Paulo Sarabia, Di Maria. They also signed Sergio Ramos. What we see that they want to play a back three as well. So two midfielders already there, Verratti probably, and the likes of holding midfielder. Probably Wijnaldum comes in over there as well. Mbappe stays Neymar. All the permutations and combinations. How does a Paul Pogba fit in PSG?
I'll ask you a very simple question. If Paul Pogba signs for PSG, do you think he's starting? Are you not going to bench anyone to start Paul Pogba?
Absolutely, he'll bench everyone.
Exactly. So that's your answer. If Paul Pogba goes to PSG, no matter who you are, some of them are going to be benched. I think if Paul Pogba signs for PSG, Pochettino would like to play narrow. He'll play a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3 with a narrow outlet because that's what Pochettino always likes playing it. He did superbly with Spurs using it. I don't know if you remember, there was Moussa Dembele who played for Spurs and he played in that narrow role.
Right.
And Moussa Dembele is a sort of a player who's similar to Paul Pogba, who was similar to Paul Pogba. If I actually say he's more of the bulldozing midfielder who like to run, a proper box-to-box midfielder. And Paul Pogba is exactly that. If he signs for PSG for whatever amount they're saying, let's say 45 million or 50 million. See, if United don't sell him this summer, right, or if they don't meet his wages requirement, we are going to face another Ander Herrera situation. I wasn't very sad when Ander Herrera left and joined PSG because I felt that Ander Herrera is a bang average player. He's passionate and all that, which is great, but he's very average. With Paul Pogba, I will feel the pinch because on his day, Paul Pogba can split defenses for fun. And we've seen him do that at least consistently last season, half a season last season. If Paul Pogba moves to PSG, my midfield would be Verratti, Idrissa Gueye, and Paul Pogba. If you have two players who are sitting deep and you have Paul Pogba playing up front, what it basically gives you is that Paul Pogba can surge up and down. He doesn't have to worry about the defensive duties because Idrissa Gueye will cover for it. Then you have someone like Marco.
Especially what we saw the three-back Juventus side, where Pirlo was there in a Verratti role and Idrissa Ganage in that Vidal or Marquisio role who used to be the destroyer. So all adds to the 3-4-3 narrow diamond, what especially Pogba flourished in at Juve.
And also remember the fact that you have someone like a Neymar, Mbappe, and a Mauro Icardi up front. Your options to attack is second to none in the world right now. They are possibly the three best strikers.
Add Di Maria to
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of snakes, so yeah. But jokes apart, I think Angel Di Maria is done and dusted. When I say done and dusted, it's because the kind of player he was at Real Madrid and at the start of PSG's tenure, he's probably one of those few players who I have a lot of regret that things didn't work out at United. He's a world-class player, but when you have these front three, right, Neymar, Mbappe, and Icardi, and you add Paul Pogba to it, that's a different dimension to the attack. And it's not even funny now. It's going to be scary.
True. We talked about Paul Pogba, and how can we end the pre-match podcast without talking about a new golden boy, Jadon Sancho, the number 25, 2 plus 5, 7, 2 into 5, 10, whatever combinations you want to put it in. So, especially with Marcus Rashford's operation scheduled, do you think that he'll start off in the left wing spot and then make it onto the right wing as Rashford is eased into? Is that the plan?
I don't know with Jadon Sancho what's going to happen, to be very honest with you. See, there are a couple of things which is worrying me about Jadon Sancho. One of them is his mindset after what happened to England in the Euros. See, he hasn't had the greatest of Euros. He hasn't played actually. And whatever he played and how things ended, I don't know how much of mental strength does Jadon Sancho have to start all over again. See, the difference between what he played for Dortmund and what he's playing for Manchester United is a scrutiny. Right now all the fans are with him because he signed him, etc. It only takes one stinker from Jadon Sancho and people will be like, oh my god, United has spent 73 million on a dud player, he was good at Dortmund, etc. I have a very strong feeling that United will start with someone like a Martial, Cavani and Jadon Sancho on the right. That would be our front three is what I think, because Ole is not going to let go of Anthony Martial so easily because he believes a lot in his talent. And Anthony Martial, to his credit, right? If you play him on the left wing, he's a different beast altogether. And United are not going to bench Cavani because he's only going to play 60% of the games, which means Greenwood will play as a number 9. Right. So he's not going to start on the right wing either. So it's very exciting time for United, but I really think Jadon Sancho will never be moved to the left wing at all. There is no chance they're moving him on the left wing. He'll always play on the right side.
True fact. We have 2 minutes to talk about Rafa Varane. So my inside sources tell me that the agreement is there with Rafa Varane. That's been made public by all reporters, Fabrizio, on all the top shots in the game. But what I have inside information, I don't know if it's true, and I can't quote my sources, is that 2 or 3 of them say that there is a fee already agreed, and United just want to make the drama. Both the clubs want to make the drama for social media windfall. Like I had this podcast with Costa Pandey. He told me how intermediaries work, how they include a club on the fair share of social media windfall, which we have seen time and again, especially on the Paul Pogba deal, which has been revealed that his rumors showed him how much of a windfall like he can break through sponsorships, through deals. Something, it's all money market, bhav. But the fact is that Rafa Varane, they know that Rafa, what he was saying in our group chat is that Madrid knows that if they accept the Rafa Varane deal, what he wants, all of their players would go into revolt.
I told that in the morning in the group itself, right? The moment you agree to what Rafa Varane wants right now at Madrid, then you're talking of players like Casemiro, Ferland, Mendy. They will say that, agar tu usko itna paisa de raha na, then my wages also needs to be balanced. Because a couple of their players are on low wages. They will say, terko agar itna hi zarurat to mere ko paisa dene, to even I'm going. And there will be no shortage of suitors for someone like a Casemiro. If for example, right, if Casemiro is available, I'll go and sign him right now. Because he's one of the world's best destroyers, what you can get. And if someone like a Ferland Mendy is available, a club like Arsenal would always look to sign a left back, even if they have Kieran Tierney, right? He'll only add quality to...
They signed Nuno Mendes as well, who's a young...
They signed Nuno Mendes as well, but if someone like a Ferland Mendy is available, most of the top clubs would go and sign him. Right. And why wouldn't they? Someone like Chelsea would be interested to sign another left back.
PSG would be interested, who is looking for a left back.
Who are looking for a left back for some time. So... it's a Pandora's box which Perez has to deal with. And I don't know how is he going to deal with. I have a feeling that Rafa Varane will stay with Real Madrid because
we are Manchester United fans and we cannot have hopes.
I have muted the word Rafa Varane on Twitter. Just like I did for Sancho. I'm not reading anything.
So fingers crossed on that. But let's see what happens in the course of things. We'll know about, because when August comes in, most of the deals get through on quickly. So we'll see whatever club is playing the waiting game. But I think we'll keep it at that. Bhav, thanks for joining in. Absolutely. You've motivated me so much in this journey the past 6, 7, 8 months. You've seen me in the worst of worst conditions. And at the moment right now, I think at this conjuncture, it feels good to be back in proceedings,
I think
professionally.
one thing you should always remember is you should do what you like, and these are your choices, what you make. So
Mhm.
it's okay if some people don't agree with you, some will agree with you, but ultimately it's your choice. You have to live by it. As long as you have a clean conscience, I think more often than not things work out for better.
Absolutely, absolutely. That was some quality content over there. Wow. All right, I
No
think
problem, man.
I think I'll keep it to this. We'll be back after a short break, and we'll talk about to the beginning of the game. Bao, thanks so much for joining in. We'll see you a lot more time in the upcoming season, as and when we get
Sure,
time.
for sure.
And to all the viewers out here, get ready for a few surprises. So let's see you after the break. So stay tuned to Netflix Football. Do hit the subscribe button. Also, if you want the link to the match, which I cannot provide on the chat box, do a DM me on Instagram. I'll provide you the links over there. Chalo, see you in a break. See
Great. Bye
just
bye, man.
around
See
time.
you.
Bye. Chalo, I'm back. Scoreboard is up. And lineups, I think you all have seen the lineups. I'll just put it away for the moment. Now, before I start with the first half, and just want to talk about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, is that he's got a new contract. He has been awarded a 2-year contract with an extension to 2025 if the owners and the higher management seem it fit. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has deserved his contract. People saying that he spent so much, failed, and won no trophies. It's fact. It's all fact. I won't disagree with any of you if you say that we have not won any trophies. But tell me, which other Manchester United team under rebuild, mentally, culturally, or team strength-wise, has reached 4 semi-finals, 1 final? Since Sir Alex Ferguson left, how many times have we seen that? How many times have we seen this club challenging for trophies? Being on the semi-final and finals are no joke. Especially when you're drawn in a group of death in PSG, in finalist PSG, in semi-finals Leipzig, Istanbul, Başakşehir, I don't know. Still beat all of the teams. Nobody expected us to do so. And we bottled that, that's us, but I'll accept that. But progress is there. Progress is 100% there if you cannot see, you're blind. He has his critics for his substitutions and that. And probably this is the season where I'll agree with you that this season he has to deliver a trophy. He has the right winger. He is on the verge of signing his favorite centre back, one of Manchester United's most or the world's most sought after centre backs in Rafael Varane. Is on the verge of it. He has to deliver. This season he has no excuses. No excuses. This season, absolutely on the money, he has to deliver. No two ways about that. And with him, I have faith. He's still learning on the job. I don't know if he's qualified enough, but I am not qualified enough to talk about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer sitting in a room with a green screen, and he is there managing Manchester United, who's got himself a contract extension. If all the people seem him fit worthy, and the results he has produced is not over the top, but not underperforming as well. We are so spoiled, we are so spoiled with the success that Man United have got. It is tough to actually live up to the expectations. What 27 years of Sir Alex Ferguson era, it's very tough to live up to the expectations. But since Sir Alex Ferguson left, we have actually bridged the gap more than we did with other managers. Respect to them for what they have achieved, but they aren't Manchester United managers anymore. So no use kissing their boots at every point of time or every other conjuncture. Go behind your manager, man. How much spine will it take you to back your own manager? Criticize him. He does deserve criticism. Likewise, he does deserve appreciation as well. No two ways about it. Absolutely no two ways about it. The goal scorers from the previous match are still on the scorecard. Oh, my bad. My bad. Thank you for letting me know. It's better. Thanks, Swam, for letting me know. Big shout outs to you as well. Oh, goodness gracious. Around 4 minutes still left for the kickoff. Transfer rumors everywhere. Eduardo Camavinga is a transfer rumor that is popping up right now after the Rafa Varane saga, who is either way is at the conjuncture of being concluded or staying up at Real Madrid. He has already joined training, so we'll know soon in the coming 1 week or 1.5 week, on the coming fortnight. We'll know what the deal stands for. Other than that, Paul Pogba as well, I think he'll end up staying. I think Paul will end up staying because no other project better than Manchester United. If he wanted to leave, there wouldn't have been conflicting rumors that he was assessing his options. He wants to challenge on all fronts. I think he'll stay. We'll give him a humongous wage pack, probably around 400k. We'll do that. We're stupid, we'll do that. It's his last big contract as a midfielder who is already into his prime. And with the likes of Bruno, with the likes of Sancho, Rashford, Cavani, likes of Rafa Varane coming in, I think it's on paper, it's one of the best teams. Harry Maguire as well, after the fantastic Euros that he has. He's a world-beating centre-back. Very few people will disagree. He's not top tier, but he's on the top 10 centre-backs in the world at the moment. Especially when you play him with a proper complementing defender in John Stones. Lindelof is a good defender, but it's either him or Maguire. You can't play both. Lindelof is beaten for height a lot. What happens, what we've seen time and again in the Premier League, that he gets beaten up for height and strength. He's a fantastic ball player. In the squad, his passing range is immaculate. He used to play CDM, you'd expect that. But in other matches, like in the matches that they will face a deep block and the people will be sitting back, probably your bet is to rest Harry Maguire and play Lindelof. That way, he doesn't. No player deserves to play 60 games a season. You need to have the bench strength to compete on all 6 fronts that is available. No player wants to play 60 games a season. Also, when you're new to the channel, do consider hitting the subscribe button, hit the like button, aiming for 20 likes in the first half as usual. Already around 2 minutes to go, and if you want the link, do hit me up on Instagram. It's there in the description. It's also roaming in the ticker between in the bottom. So hit me up on Instagram. I'll share you with whatever I can. I cannot give it on the chat for obvious purposes. But anyways, this has been fun, definitely. The Manchester United line coming up. Tom Heaton on goal, Wan-Bissaka, Tuan Sepe, Mengi, Brandon Williams, Andres Pereira, Nemanja Matic, Jesse Lingard starts in the midfield. Jesse Lingard playing his number 10 spot. Pellistri, Greenwood and Dan James, the 3 wingers. Love to see how Dan James does, especially starting off from left wing. Pellistri as well had a fantastic cameo in the last match. Had a fantastic cameo in the last match. So let's see, a lot of highlight reels being made out. All right. QPR, Charlie Austin is still there. Joe Willock, former Manchester United player, is there. Other than that, a 3-3-4 kind of formation, or 3-5-2 or 3-4-2-1, some kind of a formation like that. The match is almost underway, almost, as I say. Also, if you want to contribute to the channel, you can do so. It's not necessary at the moment because I'm financially a bit better off than what I was a month back. But if you still want to do so, want to encourage me, then it's down there. It's all up to you. But what's important is your love and your support. That means a lot to me. The referee is with the ball, the Subasa ball as it's termed. Still waiting for the teams to get on the pitch. The lovely United kit. Nemanja Matic will be captaining the side. Yep. Nemanja Matic, evergreen player. Lovely to see Tom Heaton back. Lovely to see. For when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer retired, Tom Heaton was still there. And in his final days, Tom Heaton is back with his boyhood club. Such a wonderful journey Tom Heaton has had over the Premier League. And lovely for him to end his career in Manchester United colours, in the famous red of the Theatre of Dreams. Absolutely a dream come true. The players are in the touchline. The referee has the balls. At least he has the balls. See, for an exciting match, Dan James and Facundo Pellistri and Mason Greenwood too. Expect Mason Greenwood to get amongst the goals. Do expect Mason Greenwood to get amongst the goals. Jesse Lingard as well had a fantastic second half. We'll see the likes of more of Hannibal Mejbri in this upcoming term. That's why we shied away from Jack Grealish. It's the only reason we shied away for Jack Grealish. Lovely to see so many supporters in a pre-season game. Although many people say that these pre-season matches are pointless, I disagree with that. The coach, you get to see a lot of players in the colours of Manchester United. You probably would not see anywhere else. That gets you excited. Especially any match that Manchester United plays is exciting. No two ways about that. Already the Varane spamming has begun. The players are almost ready. Manchester United to take the kickoff as they take a knee before in support of no room for racism. Absolutely. You cannot either indulge or promote in racism in whatsoever format. That is absolutely sick. Jesse Lingard and Mason Greenwood to get us underway, and we're underway. It's a quick kickoff. Out wide to Brandon Williams now. Mengi. Loose touch there from Lingard. But Brandon Williams recovers and gets his side a throw in. If you're new to the channel, do hit the like and that subscribe button. Amazing scenes if you promote this, of course. Also hit the subscribe button, aiming for 2K subs very, very soon, and you guys can get me there. Absolutely. Tuanzebe on the ball, finds Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who'll have a lot more leeway if United sign that centre back. Pre-season is all about building fitness, and you never know who breaks into the squad. Wan-Bissaka finds Greenwood, dropping down deep. Matic now from quarterback. Lovely touch there. Jesse Lingard tries to play it on to Dan James over there, but unlucky with the touch. Dan James had a good campaign with Wales in the Euros. Let's see if he can replicate his form in the Premier League or the cup matches this season, wherever he'll be getting a chance, especially in the absence of Marcus Rashford, who's rumored to have a surgery done on his shoulder to play pain-free after a long, long time. Storm Heaton shoves it overboard and it's out for a throw-in. QPR to take the throw-in. It goes out. Brandon Williams with the ball. It's all the way back to Tom Heaton. Plays the ball upfield. And suddenly Jesse Lingard has scored. My stream went off, came back on. Like, this happens in every goal count of mine. I don't understand this. Jesse Lingard has scored the goal. Jesse Lingard has scored the goal. Facundo Pellistri plays it one touch for Jesse and he slots it in. What a goal. Jesse Lingard is here to stay, folks. Jesse, what did I tell you? Jesse Lingard, Facundo Pellistri with a wonderful assist. Wonderful, wonderful assist. One 0 on the score sheet. Just have to update it. So Lingard on the 4th minute mark leaves his mark and gives dilemmas to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, whether to sell him or whether to keep him. Manchester United are 1-0 up, folks. If you want the links to the match, do DM me on Instagram. The link is there in the description for my Instagram over there. On any other media, cannot provide you with it. Should Pellistri stay at United or fight for his place on the right flank? Aditya, I'll tell you this, that Dan James is more of a second squad player. Pellistri needs game time. So you keep Dan James for this season, then accommodate Pellistri in the next season and sell Dan James. That's the way both will get development. Ball is played in. It's defended well by Jesse Lingard on both boxes. He's present. Mason Greenwood tussle with the QPR forward. Plays it in, and it's easy pickings there for Tom Heaton. Greenwood now. Lot of positional rotation. Andres Pereira finds Matic. Matic plays it to Brandon Williams. Matic again. Lovely pass out from the back. Steen takes a tumble once again. Takes a shot. Austin over there. Mason recovers. Keeps the ball well. Mason Greenwood. Lovely skill. In and out. In and out. He looks for a season. Lovely through ball, but it's a bit far forward than what Jesse Lingard anticipated. Wallace with the ball, puts the cross in, Charlie Austin heads it, and it's 1-1. The defensive errors still pondering Manchester United. Charlie Austin makes it a free header in the middle of defense. Absolutely free header in the middle of defense. Horrendous stuff. Literally horrendous stuff. This defending, my God. Bring Rio in, man. Goodness gracious. That was a horrendous goal to give away, folks. Horrendous goal to give away. Easy cross from the... No man marking. United restart. Yeah, Aditya, we just conceded, man. So sad. So sad. Like 7th minute. Goodness. Andres Pereira. Still not a deal agreed with Lazio, who agreed to pay 27 million. I don't know how. I don't know why. Obviously, they baited us. Brandon Williams loses possession. Jesse Lingard there to cover. The defenders are inexperienced. Charlie Austin, a former Premier League, top-class Premier League striker. He'd scored those goals with his eyes closed. Horrific, man, marking, literally. People are laughing at us. Brandon Williams on the ball, on the charge. Jesse Lingard with the give and go. Dan James with the run over the top. Dan James has the ball. But it's offside. Dan James and offside. Still a better love story than Twilight. Who's more talent, Traore or Pellistri? Both are young and both wants to play at the top level. Definitely Amad Diallo Traore. Or Amad Diallo as he's known. Definitely more talented. He can play a variety of positions. He's playing number 10 for the Olympics at the moment. He can play right wing. Pellistri is an out and out. Both are talented, man. I don't want to compare. But Amad Diallo, I think, has a higher ceiling than Facundo Pellistri. But everything can change in how you maintain yourselves. That's the main thing. Remember Rafael Morrison, right? He was the best in class. Even more talented than Paul Pogba. Look where he ended up. Derby County did not find a club. It's more about hard work. Like people say hard work doesn't mean anything. It's more about hard work than just talent. Talent gets you to a little distant, but if you don't work hard, man, nowhere. You'll get nowhere. Greenwood finds Andreas Pereira. Wan-Bissaka with the underlap. Pellistri now with a glimpse of him now. It's down the wing. Pellistri one-on-one with Wallace. Pereira in the half spaces. Leaves his pass short. Mason Greenwood takes the shot and gets deflected. Jesse Lingard tries to win the ball back. United pressing up high, could be trouble. Odubajo. Think it's... Oh, yes, it is Odubajo. Was unlucky, man. Shot was unlucky. Stole the Cristiano Ronaldo quote. Absolutely. He's been my inspiration, man. I didn't steal anything. Like people are all over the tummies. Do hit the like on the channel, folks. Aiming for 20 likes in the first half. And if you want the match links, you just DM me on Instagram. Just DM me. You'll have the links at your disposal. Right now, it's Matic on the ball. Tom Heaton now. Tuanzebe. Matic, the deepest of the defenders, inside his own box. Shifting to a transitional back three. Heaton now. Tuanzebe. Lovely pass out of play. Pellistri finds Matic. Pass could have been horrendous, but Matic was there to recover. Ball was played down the channels, but Mason Greenwood and Nemanja Matic was not on the same wavelength. It's safe to say. QPR rebuild from the back with Vying. De Wijs now. Defender from Netherlands. Finds the run of Odubajo. Dozel. Willock. Ball goes out wide. Wallace. Goal is out of touch and it's a throw in. Tuanzebe now. Assessing his options. "22 Ayush, if you're asking me, currently I'm seeing. There's a reason for that. I even had, Ayush, for your information, I even had 55 watchers in the Europa League final. That's the maximum I've gone. Mason Greenwood dropping deep, plays the ball through. Dan James just losing out on the yards, made a wonderful run. Dan James is looking bright, except for the offside. Yeah, I know, man. Jesse Lingard. People are excited for these preseasons, man. Andres Pereira. Guys, do hit the like button on the stream, aiming for 20 likes. And if you want the links, do DM me on Instagram. I'm there waiting. And if you can't reach Instagram, do leave a comments. Do leave a comment in the comment section. Dicky now. A serious name. Dicky. Goodness gracious. Yep, Instagram is working. QPR still with the possession. Manchester United pressing high. Ball out wide to Wallace. Aaron Wan-Bissaka in close attendance. This back three is the formation which we struggle against a lot. Ball played over the top. The fullbacks are very narrow. Especially that causes the problem. And Brandon Williams sees it out for a goal kick. Brandon Williams still learning is what I'm saying. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer recently gained himself a new contract. but has his fair share of haters as well. Wan-Bissaka now. Tuanzebe. Tom Heaton. Brandon Williams. Young Dennis Irwin as he was dubbed. And yes, let's not get there. Dan James on the ball. Good bit of strength there from Dan James. You usually see him missing out on those. And Matic sees it out for a throw in. Captain of the side, Nemanja Matic. Ole is at the wheel. And he's here to stay. $31 true. Right now QPR is on the ball. Axel Tuanzebe on the ball. Drifting out from defense. Finds the run of Andres Pereira. Facundo. Aaron Wan-Bissaka now. Drifting upwards. Mason. Dropping in those half spaces. Playing a false nine essentially, Mason. But the pass is wayward, man. The pass is wayward. Andreas. Welsh. Brazilian. Belgian. Whatever. I loved him. Like, he had all the abilities to play there. But his decision making. So poor, man. So poor. He has all the qualities. Dickey finds the run of Wallace. QPR are ganging up on United through this left side. Charlie Austin. Ball is played in, but United defend for now. We're getting overplayed, man. Getting outplayed. Bloody getting outplayed. All the way to Obadijo, and the ball is placed in. Tom Heaton gathers safely, then soundly. Plays it out to Nemanja Matic. Finds the run of Dan James now. It's up through the wings. Dan James tearing the wings. Goes past the defender. Dan James. Still Dan James. What was that? Like, when I said still Dan James, I think you should have gotten the vibe. Like, literally. Guys, do hit the like button, aiming for 20 likes in the first half. 24 of you watching, aiming for 20 likes. If you want the link, do DM me on Instagram. The link is there in the description. All right. Bit of a struggle there. Pelistri. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, lovely pass, but lovely cutout as well. Andres Pereira. Passed to Brandon Williams. Fullbacks underlapping. Something new being tried out in pre-season. Dan James face to face with the two defenders of QPR, taking them alone. Finds the run of Brandon Williams, who messes it up. Like Dan James and Brandon Williams in the same wing. Like, I'm getting acidity. Like, literally. Literally acidity. 21 minutes gone. Queen's Park Rangers holding out Manchester United in a 1-1 draw at the moment. Stalemate on both sides, as probably will have a drinking break. No, I'll take a drinking break. So many years since we've seen QPR in the Premier League. Like, remember Junior Hoylett, Adel Tarabt, all the wonderful, wonderful, skillful players. Matic back to Heaton. Ball played over the top. QPR still has the ball. Wallace still with the ball. Goes out for a Manchester United throw-in. Right now it's Jesse Lingard on the ball. Mason dropping so much deep in between the two midfielders. Something to watch out for, guys. Pereira. Space to maneuver, finds the run of Pellistri. So many underlapping runs. Not seen this. Pellistri goes one-on-one. Puts the cross in. It's a good one, but it's cleared by the QPR defense. By Dickey. I keep saying that name, Dickey. They have the ball in the possession, but the underlapping runs look so well. So good. QPR with the possession in the midfield. Odubajo back to device. Barbet as well. Lovely pass from the QPR, but the touch not coming in. But Matic steals the ball. This could be trouble. Jesse Lingard plays the ball over the top. Mason Greenwood gives chase. Think it is too much for him. Pellistri face to face with Wallace. Wallace again face to face with Wan-Bissaka. Leaves it through. Charlie Austin. Getting outplayed in because of that back three. We have to do something about that. Absolutely do something about that. Barbet now tries to seek out the run. Gets the run of Charlie Austin. Andres Pereira losing out. That was poor. Andres Pereira losing out. Goes back on the chase. Gets done like anything, but the ball, I think, has gone out. It has. What was that from Andres Pereira? Goodness gracious. Exciting play from the Dutch winger. Chair as well. Chair is the name. Definitely. The goal goes out for a throw-in. Which Wallace will take, the captain of the side. And get the possession back in the form of a throw-in. New to the channel, do hit the subscribe button, do hit the like button as well, folks. If you want the link, just DM me on Instagram. The link is there in the description, and I'll give you the match links if you need it. Else, if you're content with my content, keep supporting, guys. Brandon Williams gives it away. Quite often that what you'd expect. Odubajo with the throw in. It's all the way back. Gonna drag this game to Dieng, the goalkeeper for Queen's Park Rangers. London club. Bit of a mismatch in the first half. United have been dominated by PSG. QPR, what am I even saying? What am I even on? Varane has rejected a contract offer, the latest contract offer for Real Madrid, because he wants to leave. News, guys. Jose Felix Diaz, those of you know him, that's the rumor being popped through. So let's see what happens next. Dan James and Brandon Williams in the same wing, like. Smashing lads, both of them, but it's horrendous to watch. Chair finds the run of Wallace, plays it in. It's well defended there. Ball has gone out for a goal kick already. It was offside, beg your pardon. Offside there, but United looking very much coyous. Very much coyous and very much porous in amongst the half spaces that they leave through, especially when we play against a back three. No matter what team we play, we almost screw up. Need to do something about that, especially. Tenen Mengi on the ball, former Derby County player on loan last season. Tom Heaton, another United Academy prospect. So Brandon with out of the back four and the defense, four United Academy players. Lovely sight to see. Andres Pereira, another Academy player, on the ball. Finds Brandon Williams. Seeks out the run of Dan James. Can he get past his defender? Nope. That's the answer. "28 minutes gone. United still vying for possession. Jesse Lingard on the ball. Tries to play in Mason Greenwood over there. It would have been a lovely ball, but the foul. What did Jesse Lingard try over there? Easily could have played in Pelistri. Shows something skillful there, but outskilled himself. Jesse Lingard has been decently good, especially after he needed that loan at West Ham. So much confidence player. What do you say? What do they say in England? It's a cookie or a biscuit? What do they say? Get confused with the English terminologies. But right now it's Tenen Mengi on the ball, and me with a biscuit or a cookie. Brandon Williams finds the run of Dan James. Tries to. I beg your pardon. Whenever Brandon Williams or Dan James passes the ball, I'll say try before. Odubajo with the throw in. Takes the throw in nonetheless. Dan James again. Mason Greenwood waiting. Still waiting. Dan James crosses it in. It's defended well by the QPR players. Hooves it out of clearance, and the likes of Terran Mengi will retrieve. I was very impressed by Will Fish the other night. Brandon Williams goes back to Mengi, and now Tuan Seppi. Changing the direction of play. Andres Pereira dropping deep. Finding space and time on the ball. And finds the run of Brandon Williams. Dan James now. Williams with the overlap. Dan James coming on in his favourite right foot. Jesse Lingard. In amongst those half spaces. Andres Pereira now puts a lovely ball in. Just Brandon Williams over there caught on the half turn. Exciting stuff. Especially for Dan James. Matic wins the header to no avail. Wallace now. Facundo Pellistri closing him down. Brandon Williams winning the header. Matic getting done by. This could be trouble for Manchester United. QPR look to make the covers, but it's retrieved well by Terran Mengi. He looked solid enough, except that horror error. Ball played, switched the wings, but Aaron Wan-Bissaka was not on the same page. Looks a bit tired, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. There are double sessions in pre-season as I know of. The ball comes in play, but Brandon Williams there. Oh, finally got his position right, the young lad. Guys, if you're new to the channel, do hit the like button and the subscribe button. If you want the link, just DM me on Instagram. The link is there in the description. DM me on Instagram and I'll fetch you the links. Ball played over the top. Still Wallace measures one in. Tuan Seppi on hand to cover. Jesse Lingard over there lurking with those balls. Such a bundle of energy, Jesse Lingard. Brandon literally needs a proper loan and he needs to bulk up a bit. Wallace now. Switch the diagonal, but I think Brandon Williams has that. He should have let it play to the goalkeeper, but QPR in good position here. Manchester United look in trouble, but Nemanja Matic there saving United's ass on the moment. Tom Heaton has the ball. Rumors of Ruben Neves as well popping up. Guys, do tell me on the comments, how do you rate the Ruben Neves transfer? Bit of a drag this first half. Nonetheless, it's a pre-season match, so you can all calm down for the moment. Lovely pass, lovely ball, but Tom Heaton, the centre back, the left-footed centre back Barbe, played some lovely balls down the channel, especially in those half spaces. Lovely, lovely through balls. That is line-breaking passes, as we call them. So immaculate with his passes. Wan-Bissaka now cannot find the run of Pellistri. Bit of unlucky there. Wallace again. Finds the run of Chair. Willock, Chair, trying to play the tricks and the flicks. QPR building very well. United gives away the free kick. Facundo there. Giving in an easy free kick. Ball is played in. Header comes in, but it's safe pickings for Tom Heaton. Andres Pereira switching the wings, but the ball goes out of play. You know what's going to happen when these legends get on the ball. Varane needed. True, man. Absolutely Varane needed. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer confirmed Jadon Sancho on the eve of him joining Manchester United. I understand people are panicking. Wan-Bissaka and Green were probably the only two first team players in this 11. Other than that, nobody starts. Pereira is on a wild goose chase. Need McTominay back. Mengi clears the ball. United are being run over in midfield, especially the pace with which Matic plays not helping at the moment. Absolutely not helping. United getting doubled up on the overlaps, especially what we have faced time and again with three at the back. We have been run ragged. Pellistri missing out on the challenge. Pereira, my goodness. Still Andres Pereira. Chair with the ball, plays it in. Can chance, but Brandon Williams over there on hand to head the ball away. And outplayed so much in the first half. Pereira, lovely ball. This could be trouble. Jesse Lingard, but what a tackle over there. What a lovely tackle there by Device. Lovely tackle. Goal-saving tackle, that one. They've defended very well, the Queen's Park Rangers. Still they have the ball. Switches it. Attacking United down the flanks. That seems to be route one at the moment. Dan James with the ball. Got his chance this pre-season to impress. Formidable campaign in the Euros. Either side have not tested the keepers very much. Sitting just 3 shots for Manchester United and 2 for Queen's Park Rangers. Both just the one on target. Pereira on the ball. Don't know why he always tries to play like Scholes. Been happening since he dyed his hair. Wants to be the golden nugget. There's only one golden nugget. There's Paul. Heaton gathers from across from Odubajo. What was that from Jesse Lingard? United losing possession on the cheap very much. Not get out of their own half at times. 41st minute on. Aaron Wan-Bissaka looks famished at the moment. Had too many training sessions. We are all over the place at the moment. Pereira. Lingard. Pereira again. Need triangles. United are passing on. Lovely pass to Dan James. Brandon Williams with the run. Dan James takes the shot in, but Mason Greenwood tries to recover. QPR, it's very difficult even though the championship sides. Dan James very wasteful. I'd agree with that. No points to disagree at all. Teren Mengi. Literally a dead game. Tom Heaton with the ball. Ball goes out of play. Guys, if you're watching for the first time, do hit the subscribe button. Do support me on my journey. You've been absolutely fantastic. If you want the links, just DM me on Instagram and say done on the comments. I'll just give a check and I'll just send you the links, man. Free kick for Queen's Park of Rangers. Ball is played in. Goes back. Now this could be a chance. Facundo Pellistri with 1-on-1. Ah, that was a chance, folks. That was a chance. I'd have a throw in. It was all the way to QPR defender Device. Played some exceptional balls down the channel. Device. Right now, Sparbe with the commotion. Lovely play there, but Andres Pereira committing a foul. Referee plays the advantage. United being run all over. Tuanzebe goes on with the challenge and gets the throw in. Oh, we've gone up by 2 subs. That's nice. Ball is switched and it's a poor one essentially. QPR with the ball. Goes back to the goalkeeper. Pereira wins the foul. First half is done and dusted. Like, it was a drag for some extents. We'll be back with the halftime analytics, so do stay tuned. I'll just end the poll over here. We'll have a second poll in the second half. I'll just give the poll over. The results are out there. Do keep subscribing to the channel and supporting me on this journey. Do hit the like button, aiming for 20 likes in this session. Aim for 20, got 14. Total of 50 likes is the target for the entire match. 67 votes. Do you want Paul Pogba to stay at Manchester United? Yes. 65% says. 34% says no. We'll have a second half vote for all you guys to interact upon. So right now we'll be back with a short break with the halftime analysis and the analytics. So do stay tuned. We'll be back in a jiffy before you know it. Back with the halftime team talk, or the analysis as we like to say it. Of course, I'm sure you've hit the subscribe button already. Sorry. This is the statistics to the right of your screen. If you can see, 2 shots by QPR, 4 shots by United, both 1 on target, and the 1 goals that they have done. 54% of possession by QPR. They played us in the middle of the park. They absolutely dominated us. United having lesser passes as well, owing to lesser possession. Passing accuracy also horrendous at times. 9 fouls by United, way too much. But similarly, it's an underwhelming performance, especially considering the fact that these are potential very good players. Matic in there with a lot of experience. Oh, we've gone up by 2 subs. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Do hit the subscribe button as well. Want to reach 1530 if possible by this stream. Amazing stuff, really. The statistics are a bit of a foil, if you'd ask me. You'd say that this is a performance that Manchester United deem themselves with, but then again, this is a pre-season match. This is definitely a pre-season match. We do not need to get our hopes high. Only Aaron Wan-Bissaka and probably Mason Greenwood are the 2 first-team players. Even with the fit Rashford, Cavani and Sancho, I don't think Mason Greenwood makes the cut. So probably only Aaron Wan-Bissaka is the first-team player over here. Derby County had more pre-seasons under their belt owing to their players. QPR had more pre-season matches under the belt owing to their players not participating in the Euros. I think this would be a great turnaround, especially for the younger players who are looking to make a breakthrough in this term. Do hit the like button, folks. Aiming for 20 likes before the half begins. I think we can reach that, folks. 20 likes. So on 1722 of you watching. Aiming for 50 likes in the entire stream, and I think you guys can help me reach that feat. Of course, subscribe to the channel. Help me in my journey to 2K. And if you want the link, do DM me on Instagram. The link is in the description. The Insta ID is there. Just DM me over there and you'll have the links. I cannot give it over here for obvious reasons. Definitely want all of you to watch. Shared it with all of my close contacts, but something that I cannot do professionally. It's what the term is. Andy Cole again there. Juan Mata looks to be coming on in the second half. We need some playmaking. Definitely need some playmaking in the second half. Hannibal Shoretire is also warming up. We'll see them very soon. Especially Hannibal Mejbri is such a talent. The reason why we did not sign Grealish is because of Hannibal Mejbri. So much potential. Fish over there as well. Number 48. Jimmy Garner, make or break season for him in my opinion. Because he needs to have a very good season even on loan if he is to break through that Manchester United midfield. Joe Hugill over there. Tall, lanky striker. Anthony Langa is on in the second half. Just get the timers ready and ready to go. Sri Lanka is on. What do you think about a Lingard plus 30 million for Rice? Think it's fair enough. Considering Lingard's value is 30 million minimum. Who else, a midfielder who gets you in a half a season, 10 goals, 10 assists, almost close to that figure, will cost a premium, and I don't think West Ham can pay that 50 million. Any midfielder will cost 50 million. If they're ready to do. Lee Grant is looking to make an appearance. Juan Mata is on, receiving a new contract. See Dennis Irwin, I think, over there. Jimmy Garner is to be readied. Want to see Alex Telles as well. Nathan Bishop already out on loan. Simran is here. Varane को next year free में ले जाओगे लगता है. Nope, I think Varane is coming. Simran, if you've read the news, Joseph Felix Diaz has said that Varane has rejected the latest contract offer from Real Madrid. The last ditch attempt, he has rejected that. As far as reports come, but as a United fan, I don't know what to say. I absolutely don't know what to say. Thanks for the support. Absolutely means a lot to me. To hit the like button, folks. Aiming for 30 likes minimum. 50 is the target. So much tiresome. Dealing with all the nonsense and then this. Juan Mata is the captain for the second half. Lee Grant as well is always there. Lee Grant. Don't know how he's still managed to sneak in here and from here and there. QPR players are back on the pitch. He said, no, that's why saying next season le jao jab contract. Similar what we talked about in the first half, that if Real Madrid agree to that Varane contract, a lot of players who's taken a pay cut, especially players playing on very low wages like Casemiro, the likes of a lot of players will revolt. Basically, if you agree to one, you have to agree to all of them. They don't want mutiny because of that. I think Eder Militao and David Alaba are very, very good replacements for Ramos and Varane. And that era had to be gone, like we lost Rio and Vidic probably in the same season. Something of that sort. I think every good thing comes to an end. That's how we know how good it was. No debating otherwise. 26 of you watching, do hit the like button, folks. So Jimmy Garner is on, still awaiting kickoff. Andres Pereira retains his place. More of a run out of a trial and showcase business. Players are ready for the second half. Ilanga is on, Lingard stays. Derby County to kick us off underway. Still waiting, folks. Juan Mata, not Juan Mata, Juan Mata is the proper way to pronounce the gentleman's name. Is absolutely a gentleman. Former Real Madrid academy as well. Remember in FIFA 9-10, he's playing in Valencia. So used to sign him for Real Madrid. And we're underway. The second half is up and about. Do hit the like and the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Aiming for 1530. But it's back to Derby County goalkeeper. Think he has retained. Pellistri is off. Matic is off. Heaton is off. Think these are the three changes. Dan James is off as well. I think Dan James stays. Stays. It's playing from the right wing now, Dan James. So second half, it's Lee Grant on goal, Wan-Bissaka, Tuanzebe, Mengen, Williams in defense, Pereira, Jimmy Garner, and I think Jimmy Garner is not yet on. Yes, Pereira and Jimmy Garner in midfield. Derby County on the charge. But Wan-Bissaka, with his range of excellent last-ditch tackling, bails us out. Alaba is a CB, very poor replacement. I'd prefer Nacho Militao. Alaba will do very well in La Liga, trust me. It's on the charge. Anthony Ilanga, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, makes a hash of it. Could have been 2-1, should have been 2-1. What was that from Anthony Ilanga? Should have been 2-1. Okay, Dan James is also off. So Lingard playing down the wings. So Lingard is striker, Greenwood is right wing, midfield of Garner, Pereira and Mata is what I'm seeing right now. Ball is switched to the wings, Wallace has the ball. QPR with the ball. Well, back to Lee Grant. His first touch of the game. He claims the ball. Anthony Langa. That first touch was so poor. Very, very poor indeed. Twanzebe on the ball. Brandon Williams. Andres Pereira is playing towards leftish at the moment, the main defensive midfielder, alongside Jimmy Garner. It's a lot of academy players. Brandon Williams, Jesse Lingard. A lot of changes. Probably Wan Bissaka, I think, has stayed on. I don't know. Lydian Dykes is on. You remember him. Definitely remember him from the Euros. Mason turns his man. Lovely touch. Mason Greenwood. Ball played out towards the wings. Jesse Lingard giving chase and wins his side. Doesn't win his side, a corner. Lingard not giving up on his hope to still remain a Manchester United player. Andres Pereira on the ball. Seeks out Juan Mata, playmaker in chief. Jesse Lingard, a lot of playmakers on the pitch. Anthony Langa now. Still QPR with the ball. Ball played out to the wing. Still something very, very fishy going on in the passing play of Manchester United. Ball is played. Juan Mata. Jesse Lingard now. Anthony Langa is on the charge. Stream is gone. Stream is gone. But the goal line remains intact. Still again, Anthony Langa making the run was offside nonetheless. Can Anthony Langa over there overshooting his ball. It's offside at the end. That was offside, folks. That was not onside. Alaba is a star player. I would prefer seeing him in a fullback or as a CDM when we rest Casemiro, not as a CB. He'll do very well at La Liga. Trust me. I've done the analytics part. I didn't believe Alaba is a good CB, but he is. He'll do very well. He's very strong aerially. He's very, very strong aerially. Can QPR with the possession in amongst our half spaces, again overplaying us, outplaying us. QPR on the charge. Cuts it back. They've scored a goal. What the hell, man? What the hell was that? Goodness gracious, aim of deflections, and it was like, goodness me. Goodness gracious. I'll not even play the goal animation for this. Horrendous stuff. Eesh. Like, seriously. Seriously, bro. Lee Grant, goodness gracious. Lydian Dykes. Remember him from Scotland, if I'm not mistaken. Goodness gracious. Absolutely no two words about it. Absolutely horrendous. This defense, man. Awful depending, really. Ball played down the channel. QPR still in attack. Oh, this is tough. This is tough to watch. Shambles, what is this defending even about? It's like you're a professional football club and you cannot maintain spaces. It's horrendous stuff, man. Literally announce Varane right now. Literally down. I'm begging you. Announce Varane. These defenders will start playing for their life. Jimmy Garner wins his side a free kick. Goodness gracious. Horrendous defending. Not even 10 minutes into the match and I'm feeling like vomiting. Like literally. And I have a free kick nonetheless. Sand over possession. Brandon Williams with the ball. What is he even on, man? Clearance was even awful. We get the advantage. Jesse Ling, Mason Greenwood turns. Finds the run of Wan-Bissaka. Finds Mason Greenwood again. United bringing in the rafters at the moment. Mason. Face to face with the Derby defenders. Mason Greenwood again. Wan-Bissaka tries to pick the pass in to Anthony Langa, but corner now. Mata takes. Pereira takes the shot in. Good strike. Nothing doing for the moment. Mengi finds Andreas. Stream has gone. It's offside. Andres Pereira again. Trying the dipping shot that he has. Odubajo now takes in the distance, takes in the shot. What a goal! What a goal! What a goal! What a strike! That one, like, I have no disappointments because it's Lee Grant in goal. What a goal! Goodness gracious! Odubajo coming on in his left foot and striking that one in. What a goal! What a strike! Lee Grant had every chance but did not save that. This is embarrassing. Literally, this is embarrassing. 3-1 to the Queen's Park Rangers, like literally. I'm tired of updating the scores on the wrong end. Juan Mata now. United look to be on the rafters. Paul is almost played in. United are unlucky at the moment. The passes are not coming off. Langa has been woeful. Again, it could be a chance again. It's 4-1. It's like this is defending. You pay 65k a week to Brandon Williams for doing that. All of the goals have been coming from the left side. What is Brandon Williams even trying to do? Menge out of position. Awful defending. Like 4-1. Seriously. Better looks like 44-1. 4-1. Seriously, folks. 4-1. Children in defense. Brandon, like, I don't even know how he scammed his way into getting a 65k a week contract. He earns more than probably better left backs that even don't play in the first team. 65k a week and you get that. "4-1, like Brandon Williams should retire. Like, if you defend like that, Brandon Williams, you should retire. Lee Grant and Brandon Williams, Hannibal Mejbri is on, Shola Shoretire is on the 60th minute mark. These defenders just do not want to defend, as it seems. QPR with a host of changes. Of course, Ollie will get the slack. Why not? Yes, I use it's 4-1. Like, if you see Brandon Williams clowning in that defense, like literally, here, it's torn apart by a championship player. Seriously. Don't even feel like commentating. Odubajo has the ball. United have the free kick. Literally, this is gone to shreds. Absolutely gone to shreds. Embarrassment, to say the least. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer after his new contract. Scheming what go went wrong, but this is just a preseason match. Come on. Jimmy Garner. Twanzebe. Galbraith now. Ball played over the top, but it's all the way back to the goalkeeper. Sensational strike by Odubajo over there. How awful is Brandon Williams, like literally. See again over there losing out on his man. Ducking with the ball, like seriously. Jimmy Garner, lovely stretch of play. Galbraith now trying to twist and turn. Loses out of possession. See how well Hannibal Mejbri does. He's playing in the number 10 role, his favored role. Now Hannibal tied to the ground, wins his side a free kick. Space to advance on the pitch. Derby has played well. Not gonna lie, Derby has played really well. Will you also cover the Juve game? No, man. Awful defending with Telles and Shaw both injured. Wording position is left back. Jesse Lingard also off. Being replaced by Dylan Levitt. Smashing player. Lovely touch and turn there. Brandon Williams. One stream a day is enough for me. Tomorrow there would be no streams. I have some work. Need some rest, man. All the lafras going on. All the name calling and stuff. United offside. Juan Mata making the run from out to in. QPR has played well. QPR has literally played well. No two ways about it. Very literally, this is a preseason game with players playing out of position, trying out new tactics. All you've got to do is give them a bit of a leeway. This is probably not even the second team. So the third team playing. The entire academy reserves are playing. The under 21s are playing. Awful defending. Yes, I don't know where the genes come from. Juan Mata on the ball. Alex Telles being injured is a worrying sign. I think that's why Brandon Williams still not being able to find a club. Play Jesse Lingard as a wing back. You have Diogo Dalot who's come back. You can play him left back. Or do you want to sell him? Otherwise, if you buy Trippier, he can deputize at left back as well for the time being. Shaw will be recovered, I'm sure. Shaw will be playing the first game of the season against Leeds United. Rampant side Marcelo Bielsa definitely be playing. Mengi on the ball. Hannibal now. Lovely one touch play. Brandon Williams like. Dylan Levitt. Got high hopes of Dylan Levitt. Love the player. Pass is cut off. QPR are outplaying us like anything. Anything. Ah, you twats! Like Mark Goldbridge says, you twats, you prat! Some ingenuity required from my end. QPR has played really well. Not that we have played utterly, the defending has been horrendous. Do you ask the midfield, like they've won control over the midfield, they've played really well, QPR. I have no doubts. Played really, really well. Conceded 3 goals in the span of 7 minutes. Like, how worse can we get? Can they're on the charge? Austin on the ball. No, Austin has been withdrawn, I guess. Yes, Austin has been withdrawn. I don't know the names of all of these. Still a chance for QPR. Cutting off to shreds, literally. Especially Ethan Galbraith. It's not a goal, that's offside. Ethan Galbraith playing as a makeshift right back doesn't help the cause as well. Otherwise, do hit the subscribe to the channel. If you cannot support Man United, support me on the long run at least. 58 votes, that's a good sign. Hannibal trying his luck out there. Offside nonetheless. Come on, QPR scored at least one more. क्या भाई सब पार्टी करेंगे. Man United lost in a preseason match. Like literally. Even we are not that much bothered. Yes, the defending has been awful, but Teden Mengi and Tuanzebe, your first team defenders, not even your second choice defenders, third choice. You've got to cut some leeway, especially against the likes of Charlie Austin, who's a proven Premier League player. You lose your pace, you don't lose your class. QPR have passed the ball really, really well. Really, really well. Can we get to 20 likes, folks? Cross is played in and it's a corner. Still, our Brandon Williams is being torn apart. Cannot stop a play, does not know positioning. Goodness gracious. The less I see of that player, it's better. "72 minutes gone, it's still 4-1 to QPR. Oh, goodness me. Jimmy Garner plays it out wide. Ethan Galbraith now. Jimmy Garner now shielding the ball. Tuanzebe advancing. Loses the ball, gets it back. Brandon Williams. Shola Shoretire now. It's Brandon Williams on the overlap. Nobody inside the box. Can't blame Brandon Williams over there. Juan Mata. Shoretire again. Plays the ball to Anthony Langa. Anthony Langa makes some space, shoots the goal and scores. What a goal from Anthony Langa. And that is the finish. That is a finish and a half from with weaker left foot. Anthony Langa from a pass makes it 4-2. Lovely goal taken by Anthony Langa. Bloody hell, where is the scoreboard? 4-2 now. Don't underestimate a comeback, but I think it's very much far-fetched. 4-2 at the moment. Lovely finish by Anthony Langa. Nice goal. Very nice goal by the youngster. Swedish under-21 international. Anthony Langa does his stuff very well from the number 9 positions. Juan Mata is now switch the wings. He's playing as a left centre midfielder, Juan Mata. Much more of a David Silva kind of a role. United now getting back into the game. Galbraith. Hannibal. Playing some lovely stuff. Brandon Williams. Still Brandon Williams. How he has not managed to lose the ball is beyond me. Dylan Levitt finds Jimmy Garner. The entire academy team is playing over here. Shoretire. Lovely pass to Ilanga. This could be the third. Nope. Too much hopes. Hannibal now face to face with the Queen's Park Rangers defender. Tries to weave in the ball. Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams takes the shot in. Off to no avail. Anthony Langa retrieves. United much more better after scoring that second goal. His team looks so much more confident. Dylan Levitt now. 15 minutes to go. If you keep up this play, let's see if we can tie the scores. Ilanga. Couple of step overs from Ilanga. Hannibal, lovely play. Shoretire sees it back to Juan Mata. Anthony Ilanga again takes the shot, but it's straight to the goalkeeper. Great play nonetheless. Lovely touches being on display, especially by the youngsters. Anthony Langa had more time than he realized. Shoretire and Hannibal has been absolutely good, gorgeous on the ball. I like when United lose, the memes that follows are really horrendous. Everybody loves it when United lose, man. Everybody loves it when United lose. No two ways about that. QPR with the changes. Now let's see more players being brought on. So Mengi being taken off. So Will face Joe Hugel and Bernard, Deshaun Bernard being thrown into the mix. Nathan Bishop the only one. Lee Grant makes a save finally. Finally Lee Grant makes a save. QPR still with the possession. Ball goes out of touch. Ethan Galbraith will take the throw in. Ball is played over the top. Nothing giving. Ball played in, but Lee Grant covers. Every Lee Grant save is a goal. Like literally. It's that bad, folks. It's that bad. Every Lee Grant save is like a goal. Imagine Varane watching this defense and is like, no way, man. No way, I must stay at Madrid. Shoretire finds Joe Hugel. Controls on his first touch. Few butterflies in his stomach as well. Deshaun Bernard gives away the free kick. So 80 minutes gone. United with the high press. Cheap giveaway over there. Could be a chance, but what a save. Shoretire still on the ball. Jimmy Garner again. What a good save by the Derby County goalkeeper. Easy chance. A lovely feed there by Anthony Ilanga. Juan Mata on the ball now. A double touch there for all the PES viewers. New skill added to Ilanga. Lovely touch and turn by Anthony Ilanga. Lovely skill of play. Anthony Ilanga is still on the ball. Finds Shola Shoretire onto the wings. Shola Shoretire face to face with this man. Takes in the pass. Juan Mata scheming right now. Dylan Levitt takes the shot in, deflected. United still with the possession. By the Ethan Galbraith now. Ilanga can dribble, man. Ilanga can dribble. Jimmy Garner on the ball. Poised as ever. Galbraith. And Deshaun Bernard. Juan Mata. Playing three at the back at the moment. Ilanga. Controls it. Still 4-2 is the scoreline. It's created a few very good half chances. Very much lack of service. Either without Bruno or Pogba, there's no service whatsoever. You cannot base your gameplay on Andres Pereira. That was a handball. Since it's a friendly, referee lets it go. Again, we'll see the cheap pass over there that received by Jimmy Garner. Could not finish. Hannibal as well could not finish. Hugel over there, beg your pardon. Hugel, striker, should be putting that off. looking very much porous at the moment. Lovely touch and play. Foul there given right on the edge of the box by Ethan Galbraith. Looks like a lookalike of Brandon Williams with this golden muppet of him. His gleaming white boots. Not a defender, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Ball is played into the box, defended very well. Lovely touch there. Still a run from the Queen's Park Rangers. Chance to shot on goal, but still again defended there really well by Deshaun Bernard. The real test is versus Everton. That match, the final pre-season match. Ball is played in. Head over and just Lee Grant makes a save. That is equal to a goal. You should equate Lee Grant's saves to a goal. Like literally. United win the free kick. Anthony Langa. 2-footed challenge over there on Anthony Langa. 87 minutes gone. Probably see more first team players in against Brentford, new Premier League opposition. Leeds United, a first match against high pressing Leeds would be a tough ask, especially after all the players that have gone on in the Euros. It would be a tough ask. I'd be content with the draw if we defend like this. They win the free kick once more. Like literally. Against whom United play their first match in the league? It's against Leeds United. That would be very difficult. Very tough and very difficult. Honestly, very difficult match that we have underway. Still QPR with the ball, looking for a fifth. United clear it instantaneously. So tough to watch this match. I have no clue, man. Neither do the United defense. Ilanga on the ball. It's Bernard. Hannibal dropping deep. 89 minutes gone. Ugh. And I'm a bit tired. Anthony Langa. Shoretire. Lovely pass. Can the keeper brings it away? Joe Hugill has looked a pace. Yard of pace. Ken could be a chance. Lee Grant somehow manages to save the Phil Jones of goalkeeping. Literally, this is MLS tier match. Like, literally. Hannibal now. Tries to find the run of Anthony Ilanga, makes some space. Anthony Ilanga takes the pass in. Joe Hugill looks a yard of pace, off the boils. Bring in Charlie McNeil. It's full time and the dreadfulness is over. The final stretch could have been 4-3, could have been some sort of salvation. But then again, it's full time, and I think the pressure is off. Like, literally, so much, like, literally so much pain in a game. Talk about tactics, there isn't any. Talk about defense, there isn't any. The only bright sparks that looked like when they introduced Jimmy Garner looks solid. Jimmy Garner looks solid in the midfield. What's the general feeling looking at the preseason performance right now? If you want to banter, Kunalji, I'd give you a different answer. But you ask me this seriously, I'd say this, that United still need to work on the first team, because all of them are not even second team players, are academy players. But never even losing to Queen's Park Rangers is an answer. Although Queen's Park Rangers did play very well, and generally any team that has played back three against us, we have suffered. Be it QPR, be it ATK Mohun Bagan or East Bengal, even if they play back three against us, we'll suffer. Like, literally we'll suffer. Other than that, Queen's Park had a really good game. The fact that we have had so many players out on the Euros, the first team and the second team players, especially the likes of Lindelof, probably if Varane was signed, Lindelof and Bailly would be the second choice pairing. Even they are not there. Like Tuanzebe and Mengi, two inexperienced defenders, Will Fish, Deshaun Barnard, like over 20 academy players featuring in this match. So I think that sets the tone. But then again, lot to improve upon. Very honestly, lot to improve upon. No two ways about it. If these players want to go up a notch, even the QPR players did not. Had Lydian Dykes, who played for Scotland in the Euros. That's not an excuse. If you're playing for Manchester United, you have to be on the top of your game. Ilanga looked good. Ilanga looked sharp and good. I'll just leave a poll. Like, the young Hannibal looked really well. Shoretire, Hannibal and Ilanga looks like one of those three would be making their way into the first team next season. So I'll just leave a poll from you guys. I'll just put in so 4 players I've put in the community. So if you want, just do leave a vote. I think I'll leave you with that. Just do leave on the vote section. Think that this has been pretty endearing, if you'd ask me, pretty endearing to commentate upon. Honestly, very endearing to commentate upon. I don't understand where am I going with this, but still the fact that this has been a very underwhelming performance. I cannot even tactically say this because there has been no tactics when you play something of this sort. Literally, I have no words to say. Waiting for your comments. Literally, I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. That is the prosperity of the remark. But probably against Everton is the first glimpse at what probably would be the first team squad, because a lot of players will be back by 30th, 31st of July, or even the 1st or 2nd. So you'll get a proper glimpse at what the first team would look like. Do hit the subscribe button on the channel. Do hit the like button on the channel. Aim for 30 likes, and I'm sure you guys can get me there, definitely. Also been a fun session with all of you, with all the people watching upon. Is especially the fact that United lose, you get a lot of funny content. But then again, if you're judging a football match on a pre-season and judging the entire game, tells me a lot about your judgment qualities. And have a laugh on us, that's agreed. If you judge this Man United team, that's all upon you. With that, I think I'll draw the curtains for tonight. We'll be seeing you very soon. Don't think Monday or Tuesday I'll be able to do videos, but I'll still, if I make time, I'll be able to, maybe at 10:30 instead of 9:30, because I have work till 10. So do keep supporting me, keep subscribing, keep sharing my videos. Even if you want to contribute to the channel, the number is there. It's not mandatory. I'm not financially deprived anymore. I've got a job. So, but if you still want to send your love, I won't say no, and I'll send in, like, if I rack up my savings every video, I want to do a charity to any foundation. That's what I want to do. That's what I have plans. But right now, I'm the only charity that I'm looking forwards to. So thank you all for joining in. It's been a lovely session. I'm your host and commentator Neil. We'll be seeing you very soon. Keep liking, keep subscribing, and keep the love and the support high. Bidding you a very goodbye. Stay tuned to the channel for some exciting news. We'll meet you very shortly on Monday. Tomorrow there's no video. Tomorrow I'll take some rest. I have some business in the morning. See you probably on Monday at 10:30. I'll do that with